Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkozonky and welcome to a new video. So, one of you gave me an awesome suggestion in the comments a couple weeks ago in the last Condemned PVM video that I should be doing a short episode to update you guys on the progress if I don't get a pet drop every couple of weeks. So if pet drop does not happen and an official episode does not come out, I'll try to do one of these. I also started this series a while ago, about 6 months ago, and only got a couple of episodes in before I really quit the main account PVM for a while to do Iron Man instead. So if you're interested on how exactly the series started, feel free to look at the playlist for the first couple of episodes. But basically, it's just showing some highlights of some cool drops I do, some cool stuff I do, as well as raid progress in a video. So the first goal of this episode is to start working on a solo next drop. I've never had a next item drop from solo before. I would really like to get one, so I'm going to be doing a few attempts at that in this video. Okay, the first kill didn't go too well. I'm definitely not very good at this whole soloing thing and could use a lot more practice, but that's kind of why I'm here. So we're going to get Aventos and Dwarf Weeds for the first loot. That's not too bad, definitely pays for the brews and probably a bit of profit there as well. Kill number 2 of this day, and we're going to get a golden beam, but it's just onyx bolts. Unfortunately, no item, but onyx bolts is, I believe, the best drop that you can get if it's not an item or a pet, because it's like 3 mils, so not a bad solo drop at all getting those. Okay, got another kill coming in here. I'm really loving the scythe at next. It just works really well. It makes Shadow Phase a breeze where it would otherwise be kind of annoying with melee. So we're going to get Dragon Stones here, which probably pays for the supplies, and that's about it. One of the worst drops that you can get, but that's fine. Okay, another kill, and this time, yet another noted drop. That's usually what you get, Runescape ore. I think that's around 800k, so that's really good, and one of the better drops, not as good as like Onyx Bolts, but yeah, 825k, that is solid. I'm beginning to understand why so many people like solo next, because it is pretty good consistent money, even if you don't get items, because yeah, yet another Runescape ore, almost every single kill you profit quite a bit, so not bad. That should be another 825k in the bag. And we get our first Ceradoman Brew and Restore troll, which really isn't that bad anymore if you have the patience to pick up a lot of the items and put them in your yak if you bring a yak to solo next, like I do, because, well, the Brews and Restores are worth quite a bit, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be picking some of these up. Okay, another kill here. I'm really hoping for an item soon, but we're going to get magic logs here. I think that's 375 magic logs, if memory serves me, so that should only be around 350k, so it pays for brews, and other than that, not that great. And this is going to be the last solo next kill of the day. We're going to get coal. I'm going to go do some other bossing after this, but the coal is worth quite a bit. That's almost a mil. I can't believe the coal is worth more than the Runescape ore, but it's worth quite a bit, probably because of Artisans is still fairly legit for smithing, so I'm happy with that drop, and it's time to move on to a new boss. Okay, I've done a couple of Virago kills, but have yet to get any items dropped on the ground to me, which is weird because I'm bomb tanking, but this kill we're going to get some grimy Torstals, which I would say, yeah, that's completely fine for a first drop. Here's another kill, and I gotta say, we've been calling a wand like every single kill so far, well, almost every single one, and it has not worked so far, so I don't think that works at this boss, but 3 drops this kill, that's not bad at all, including some Onyx Bolts. Okay, this kill went really quick for, I believe, a 6-man is what we're doing right now, so that's going to be a new record for me, 11:21, which I guess is probably pretty average as far as records go, and a couple drops to me as well. Okay, this was an interesting kill. The base tank was PK'd, and we're going to get 5 drops and all to me. That's awesome. I wonder if that has anything to do with the base dying, so they all just go to the bomb instead, but wow, some bank was made on this kill for one person at least. Okay, so I decided to do some Araxor, but with using magic, and the reason for that is because I'm trying to get better with magic, trying to practice versus the melee phase, which is probably the most annoying type of Araxor to deal with, so we're going to pick up some black dehides here for the first drop. I know that magic is really not very good here, and you probably want to use range, but I'm just trying to practice for the Iron Man now. After just 2 kills, I can already confirm that using range versus Araxor is a lot better than using magic, but here we're going to get 6 magic seeds for the second drop. Not bad, that's like 600k or possibly even more. Magic seeds are really cheap right now, so it's not worth an awful lot. Okay, this is kind of pathetic, but I already threw in the towel when it comes to magic, and we switched to melee Araxor instead, and we're going to get Hydrix Bolt Tips for the first time. 40 of them, that's like 400k-ish if you put them on Runescape Bolts and alch them, so I guess that's a fairly good drop. Okay, turns out I'm not that great at Araxor with melee either, as I got signed when trying to position Araxor on path 2, but we're going to get some Onyxes for this kill, so that's okay. It makes up for losing my sign, I guess, but for the future I'll probably, when I'm nihiling at least, I'll use range, just because it makes it so much easier to not take damage at this boss. Okay, first time using a Shadow Nihil at Araxor with a range setup, and I gotta say, this kill went really smoothly, under 6 minutes for the first try using a Shadow Nihil, and very little food used, so this is probably my go-to way to do Araxor in the future. Another kill down, another sub 6 minute kill. I probably won't be breaking my melee record with using a Noxious Longbow, but who knows, 74 black dragon hides and the rest is fairly uninteresting. So I have been just chipping away at this death task. I have one more to kill after this, so the loot for this kill is going to be U-Logs. Alright, well, let's finish off this death task and get the Reaper points. Okay, 20 Reaper points for the death task, not bad. Also a Death Lotus task, I'm not sure which one it is. And 8 magic seeds, really good drop to end off there. Almost a mil in just one corpse, so I'm happy. We're going to do one final kill just for good measure, because I felt bad wasting so much of the Shadow Nihil, and yeah, 61 battle stabs, really nothing to report after this kill. Oh sweet, we just got a drop here at KK, the first real drop of this entire video, which is kind of sad because we're already quite a ways in. But I'm just here at KK helping out a friend with his Slayer task, and we're going to pick up the worst drop at KK, but still, my first drop at this boss, like 100 kills, so that's not too bad. We're going to be doing some Beastmaster looting. The first loot here is going to be 17 crystal keys and over 1,000 of the techies, so that's not bad at all. Also, someone on our team got an ability codex, but it's not split, so I'm going to have to get one myself if I want any of that juicy codexness, but that's probably over a mil chest. Okay, another drop here for Beastmaster. I'm looting at the bank because I died, which happens a lot with our particular team, but we don't fail kills, so it's all good. And another over 1,000 techie and like 900k in magic seeds. This is at least near 2 mil in a chest. I once again died at Beastmaster. I just got punched in the face for like 8,500 damage and dropped. It was ridiculous. You should have been there, but the loot is going to be probably around a mil because those Serenic scales are over 300k each. They're pretty good. Also an ability codex in my team, but it's not split, so congrats to that person on like 60 mil. Okay, we're going to get another loot here, and this was another kill like where half the team died, but we don't fail any kills, even when a lot of people die, which is pretty awesome. So there's a lot of stuff in this chest, so it's probably worth a good amount of money. I wish there was a price checker in the box itself, but oh well, I'll just take all of it. This should be the last Durzag loot of this video, but we're going to get, wow, 9 magic seeds and 80 water talismans. I'm going to guess that this is over 2 mil in loot from Beastmaster. This might be the best chest I've had so far. That's a lot of loot. Okay, another Yakimaru kill down. Sad day. I forfeited my ability to loot Beastmaster Durzag because couldn't find anyone to go with. But that's probably around 3 mil. I'm not sure why Yakimaru drops air root bones since he or she is a snake, but I'm going to take it. That's a really good amount of loot there. Okay guys, a pretty cool moment here. We're doing the Yakimaru feat rewind, and we just finished it, which means one of my friends just unlocked the Daredevil title, which is a huge achievement. That title means that you have completed all of the raid feats, all 5 of the Durzag and all 5 of the Yakimaru feats, and there are some pretty tough feats in there. Like, one of the hardest ones is kill all 4 of the Yakimaru Mirages at the same time. I don't even know how you would do that. I was only present for this one feat with this particular team, but anyway, for our loot here, we're going to get a decent amount of stuff, but yeah, huge grats to I'm Choice for getting that title unlocked. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. So one thing I want you to do is just let me know what you think of this Condemned to PVM progress. If I go a week or 2 without getting a pet, I can just upload one of these, or I can do it anyway if you guys would like to see something like that. But I will be coming at you guys again with a video tomorrow with some other PVM related stuff. Not a pet, well, maybe a pet if I get a pet in that time, but you'll see what I mean tomorrow. We'll have a pretty awesome PVM related achievement coming. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Farewell.